So I don't want to hear nothing about nobody saying, oh, he said he wouldn't do this. He said he wouldn't do this. Y'all said y'all wouldn't vote for Trump again, and y'all lied.
And I'm going to give the woman a seed. And when she produces that seed, it's going to crush the head of the serpent. So never sleep on a woman who has a casket and a curse, because she also has a seed attached to her name.
If I see one more black female, I'm not going to do shit at my expense. We're black women. No, folks are going to do everything they can to distort her truth. Hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. To respect our women and to protect our women.
Like black women, we so tough all the time. God is real and God lives
inside of all of us.
Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Now, it has been alleged that the universe, if y'all hear the sound, I'm washing clothes, but it has been alleged that the universe, the people in this free world, they mad at Joe Biden because he pardoned his son, okay?
President Biden has made a decision to pardon his son Hunter ahead of the transfer of power to President-elect Donald Trump, according to a senior White House official with direct knowledge of the decision. He's expected to announce it later on tonight. And this comes months after Hunter Biden was convicted on gun charges back in June. That marked the first time a sitting president's child was convicted of a crime. Hunter Biden also pleaded guilty to federal tax charges in September. White House officials and President Biden himself have said repeatedly that he would not, in fact, pardon Hunter before leaving office. But tonight we learned of the president's decision. Again, a reversal for him and what the White House has said President Biden would do.
And I know what the news is saying and what the people saying and what everybody's saying, but I, for one, I'm not mad at Joe. I'm not mad at Joe. I'm not in no way, shape, or form upset with Joe, because so much has happened this year. So much. Like, when it comes down to Camilla being so qualified, she literally have been on all three branches. Like she's been everywhere. She's the most qualified candidate to be president. Y'all that bypassed her.
You want qualifications for Kamala Harris? Sure thing. Here it goes. She graduated from Howard University and the University of California Law School. She then became the DA of Alameda County and then the DA of San Francisco. After that, she became the Attorney General of the state of California. And after that, she became the Senator of California. Right after that, she became the Vice President of the entire United States of America, in which case she was part of the tie-breaking votes for passing the Anti-Inflation Act, allowing the United States to recover better than most nations across the world from the COVID crisis. Also, she passed the American Rescue Plan Act, which helped us get out of the COVID crisis. So you're talking about qualifications. Kamala Harris has way more than enough. And notice how I didn't say anything about her gender or her race, or I didn't even mention about the person that you follow, considering that you follow Tucker Carlson and all those people. So I'm just assuming that this comment's like a gotcha thing, in which case I already mentioned 5 qualifications, and those are only the major ones. So miss me with your little bit of sarcasm right here, because your guy, when he ran in 2016, had absolutely 0 qualifications when it came to American politics. Okay? So why don't you go ahead and take this argument somewhere else, or come up with something new? That's fine. I'll totally debunk that right there too.
Bypassed her and voted Trump, who has never followed the rules. Trump, who's like, he has made fact checking so like important. Everybody got a fact check now when somebody say something in these presidential debates and everything. You know, he's made it so like just important that, hey, yo, we got a fact check because this man be lying.
This is not a man who should be the president of the United States. Absolutely not. He's unreliable. He's a convicted felon. I'm horrified, for he's a monster. He really is. He's crazy. He's insane. I mean, I think he's lost it, quite frankly. I think he's deeply mentally unstable.
Never. He's not at all following no rules. Not following no rules. Y'all voted for this man, and he's about to be president. So I guess Joe Biden said, if y'all can elect the president that's a felon, I can pardon one. And honestly, I'm not mad at it. I'm not. It's because everybody's like, well, if it was my son, I would do the same. Yeah, yes, but not only that. The fact is, y'all, when do y'all care? When does the American people care about following laws or following rules or any? This man was just out here ranting and raving about martial law.
So martial law is the complete suspension of civilian government, meaning like the policemen and all the ones that kind of take control of the civilian sort of issues, keeping it under control and under law. When martial law takes place, the military takes over, and any regular rules of the law will be completely ousted, and taken over by the military to do whatever they will, do whatever they please, take over however they desire. And it has such a dictatorshipness to it. Just like when you think about the Holocaust, how the Nazis came rolling in with the tanks and the guns on every corner and street, patrolling everybody, bullying civilians, telling them where to go, having people go to the concentration camps without the civilian knowledge in the city. Just a lot of havoc wreaked.
And we're going to get another of this BS. His entire presidency is just going to be BS, BS, BS. And we just going to be like, he's turned, but y'all here for it. I'm not even going to speak against it because y'all here for it.
Name one time Trump was racist. Okay, I will. 1973, the Nixon administration sued Trump for refusing to rent to black people. 1980s, Trump's casinos were accused of hiding the black staff when Trump visited. 1989, Trump took out a full-page ad arguing for the death penalty for a group of 5 black men that was Central Park 5, effectively putting a bounty on their heads and plaguing them with a lifetime of death threats. He was sued by the Justice Department for discrimination. 1991, black guys counting my money, I hate it. The only kinds of people I want counting my money are short guys that wear yarmulkes every day. I think that the black guy is lazy, and it's probably not his fault because laziness is a trait in blacks. It really is. 1992, Trump's casino was fined $200,000 for transferring black dealers off certain tables to appease racist patrons. 1993, Trump said Native American casinos shouldn't be allowed because they don't look like Indians to me. 2000, Trump ran a series of attack ads against Native American casinos alleging, with no proof, that they were guilty of crimes. 2004, Trump fired a black contestant from The Apprentice for being overeducated. 2010, Trump arguing in favor of segregating Muslims in Lower Manhattan. 2011, birtherism. Trump alleged that Obama was Kenyan based on nothing but skin color. He never apologized nor renounced the claim.
So I don't want to hear nothing and nobody say anything about Joe. The last time, the few times that Joe's in office or Joe's doing what he got to do, it's fine. Do your thing, Joe. Do your thing. Don't let these American people try to talk to you about what's right, what's wrong, when these are the people he won the popular vote. These are the people that voted for Trump. So I don't want to hear nothing about nobody saying, oh, he said he wouldn't do this. He said he wouldn't do this.
Will he pardon his son? No.
Second one, would the president pardon or commute his son if he's convicted?
So I've answered this question before. It was asked of me not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I was very clear, and I said no.
Okay. Let me go back to the first question of the briefing. I know you said not a lot's changed since yesterday and that it's a personal matter, but from a presidential perspective, is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Again, you've also said several times that the president would not pardon or commute the sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no, and I don't have anything else to add.
Y'all said y'all wouldn't vote for Trump again, and y'all lied. Said y'all would not vote for Trump again, and everybody lied. Everybody lied because he got the popular vote. Everybody was lying. So,
I'm going to tell you what I really think of Donald Trump. This man is a pathological liar.
He put us $8 trillion in debt just in 4 years. Our kids will never forgive us for that.
He does not want us to solve the problem at the border. He wants to lay the blame for the border at Biden. He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot.
You can be the most worthless Republican in America, but if you kiss the ring, he'll say you're wonderful.
President Trump asked me to put him over the Constitution. Anyone who puts himself over the Constitution should never be president of the United States.
To my Republican colleagues who are defending the indefensible, there will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain.
if he lies so well, I don't care. I don't care. Shoot, good for Joe. Pardon your goddamn son, okay? Because it's about to be a cold year coming up, and Trump about to be president. Y'all sat up here and said, oh, no, 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 no. Y'all kept on saying, no, 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 no. We not going to vote for Trump. We're not going to vote for Trump. And it turns out that y'all voted for Trump. Everybody said one thing in the public and then went in the voting booth and did something else.
List of companies that gave millions to the re-election of Trump. Ready? AutoZone, Ace Hardware, Allegiant Air, Arby's, Armor All cleaning products, for the car, Ashley Furniture, Bali, bras and underwear for women, Bausch & Lomb, Big Heart Pet Brands, Bike Athletics, that's men's underwear, Any Beer by Molson, Any Beer by Coors, Brooks Running Shoes, bummer, Buffalo Bills, I'm including the sports teams here, for donating bigly to Project 2025 and Trump, because most Sports teams didn't donate at all, but I'm mentioning the ones that voted for Trump in Project 2025. Buffalo Wild Wings, Buick Cadillac, Carl's Jr., Champ Clothing, anything by Hanes really, Chevrolet, Cincinnati Financial, Cinnabon, Conair Hair Products, which are all your hair products at like Myers and your pharmacy, Cuisinart Kitchen Products, Dairy Queen, Dirt Devil, Discount Tire, Dole Foods, that's a lot of frozen fruits and canned fruits, Dudley Sports, Exxon, Farberware, that's the kitchen and dining room products, Florists.com, Folgers, Fruit of the Loom, FruitBouquets.com, Fry's Electronics, Geico Insurance, George Foreman Grill, GMC, Hanes, all the Hanes subsidiaries, Hardee's, Heltzberg Diamonds, Hendrick Motorsports, Hobby Lobby, this one hurts, Home Goods, because they're owned by TJ Maxx, Hoover Vacuum Cleaners, Horizon Bank, Keller Williams Realty, if you're going to buy or sell home, keep that in mind, Legs, which are the socks and nylons and stuff like that, Las Vegas Sands, so stay out of their hotels if you're going to Vegas, LL Bean, Maidenform, that's bras and underwear for women, this one hurts, Marshalls, they're owned by TJ Maxx, Martin's Famous Pastry Shops, McDonald's, Any Beer by Miller's, Any Beer by Milwaukee's Best, Mobile, Molson's, of course, My Pillow, Napa Auto Parts, the New Orleans Saints, the New York Yankees, Norwegian Cruise Lines, Old Dutch Foods, Orek Vacuums, Purdue Farms, that's a shit ton of meat in the grocery store that we buy, Playtex, bras and hygiene products and baby products, Public Storage, Rayovac, Schlotsky's restaurant franchise, Shell Oil, Sierra Trading Post, Slumberland, mattresses and furniture, Soma Intimates for women, Spalding, Stanley Black & Decker Hardware, Star Furniture, Stiletto Power and Hand Tools, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, The Popcorn Factory, Toastmaster Appliances, Tractor Supply, Wendy's, Wynn Resorts in Las Vegas, 1-800-Flowers.com, all of the Smucker's products, the Uncrustables, Jif Peanut Butter Jelly, Dunkin' Donuts, Meow Mix, Milk Bones, Pepperonis, that's all from them. Public Supermarket, Act Fluoride mouthwash, all the Procter & Gamble products, they donated bigly to Project 2025. Baskin-Robbins, Charmin, Omni Hotels, Wow Cable, the Arizona Diamondbacks, they even donated to Lauren Boebert, what the hell? Chiquita Brands, Jimmy Dean, their sausage, Land O'Lakes, Boost Mobile, Vanity Fair, they're the paper cups and paper plates, GNC, Grey Goose, the Los Angeles Angels, Sunoco, Tito's Vodka, Turtle Wax, Wonder Bread. This one's sad. You've got Urban Outfitters and you've got Free People. They own Free People, and Free People donated to Trump and Project 2025. Enterprise Rental Car. Motorola, Papa John's, Walmart, Yum Brands, Garmin for GPS and other sports products, Alamo Rental Cars, Hershey products. This is a good time to go on that diet and avoid all Hershey chocolates. Anthropology, Bacardi, Bluebell Creameries, Chobani Yogurts, Dean Foods. They sell a lot of meat.
So now everybody want to be mad at Biden and be upset with Biden because he pardoned his son when talking about something. He said he wouldn't. He said he wouldn't do it. Y'all said y'all wouldn't vote for Trump. And look at where we at. So at this point, it's fair game. Do what you do. Do anything. Do what you got to do while you in office, okay? And hopefully it stick, because when Trump get there, we gonna be living in our last days. I'm not mad at all at Biden. Do your thing, boo. Do it.